Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the weekly news recap for Arsenal News by me, Daily Gooner Ryan. And this week it's been a slow burner, a few stories here and there. So I'm going to go through the stories, injury news, and what's been going on in the Arsenal world this week, which hasn't been much, but let's get straight into it. This week, the Europa League fixtures venues have been confirmed. We're playing the first leg in Rome, which Benfica are the home side, and we are the away side, which is next Thursday. And then the following leg is in Athens, which will be the home side, which is slightly unfair because the away goal rule is still in effect. So Benfica will have an extra 30 minutes to score an away goal if it goes to extra time. Hopefully it won't get to that and we've done the job, but you never know with this football club, so hopefully we can get it done. Hopefully we won't have to come to that. But yeah, Rome for the first leg, Athens for the second leg, which in the middle of the fixture congestion that we already have is less than ideal, so we'll see what happens. I think we have Leicester weekend after the trip to Athens. I just think in the current climate, maybe having the Europa League knockout stages at the end of the season in like a bubble sort of thing like the NBA did, or like they did in Portugal for the Champions League and Europa League last season. But here we are, we move through it. Hopefully Arsenal can get it done and move to the next round. Injury news. Arteta confirmed in his press conference that Thomas Partey is likely to miss 10 to 14 days with a hamstring strain. Unfortunate for Thomas. I don't think we've had him for 3 games in a row yet since he signed. His body is still adjusting to the Premier League. He had no pre-season. The intensity of the league, he's not used to covering as much ground. With us, he's required to be up and down. For most part, he was our creative force when we was playing the back 3 formation, and then recently he's in the 4-2-3-1 formation. Again, he's covering a lot of ground because Granit Xhaka is next to him, and he doesn't cover. He covers a lot of ground, but not very quickly. So Thomas makes up for it. But it's unfortunate for him. Hopefully we can have him back for the second leg, which I hope we don't need him, but it'd be nice to have him there readily available. But for me, I wouldn't risk him for the fixtures that we have after. We've got Spurs coming up, we've got Leicester, as I said, City coming up. So hopefully Thomas can recover well. I remember at the start of the season, Rob Holding had a hamstring injury and we got him back fairly quickly and he recovered really well, didn't have any setbacks. But again, he's in a position where he's not covering as much ground as Thomas Partey would. Another injury to our squad is Kieran Tierney. He hasn't been back yet. They had a lower calf issue, a discomfort in there, which now Arteta says he has a knee injury, which is quite common. Knee injuries that haven't been detected yet can cause discomfort in the calf. So again, I think it's all down to fatigue and playing every 3 days, no recovery time, because literally playing the game, the day after it's recovery day, next day training match. It's difficult for the players at the moment with the current climate and the congestion of fixtures and hardly any rest in between, but they're paid well enough, so we move. We'll miss Tierney at the weekend against Leeds. Same with Partey. Hopefully Tierney can be back in training next week and he can be involved in the Europa League. I wouldn't risk him for the first leg, but definitely the second leg. Hopefully he'll be back. Moving on, William Saliba. Right, the French Football Federation are looking into William Saliba's leaked video that came about on social media this week. Again, it's one of those things where he's a young lad and just don't share it. Just leave him alone. Just he's had a tough year already, and the last thing he needs is one of these videos leaking and him being abused for it and being battered online. He's doing well for Nice. He got their player of the month, so he's doing well there. So hopefully he can come back confident and put this all behind him. Again, at the Daily Gooner podcast, we support him no matter what. He's still our player. He'll get through this, and hopefully Arsenal fans will be there behind him, pushing him through this tough period that he's going through. And the last news that we saw this week was that Martin Odegaard is looking at potentially staying permanently. There was a news report from the Eurosports channel that Odegaard won't go back to Real Madrid as long as Zidane's still the manager. So as Arsenal fans, we saw what he did against Aston Villa. He came on and he sped up the tempo. He was brilliant. He could have scored, but that's not here or there. But again, just pray that Real Madrid do well and Zidane's still the manager at the end of the season, because I would love to have Martin Odegaard on a permanent deal. And yeah, that's the end of this short but sweet video. Not so much news to cover this week, so subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comment what you want to see next. We've got our Warzone streams that me and Sam do every Friday. We have our Tuesday Daily Gooner podcast, which is on the Sports Talkline Network channel, and all of my videos on this channel and whatnot. So all the content will be uploaded daily and weekly. And yeah, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to our Patreon. We have, as I said before, you get the whole catalogue of our content. You get match breakdowns, you get analysis videos, you get our opinions, you get news and update videos, you get everything. You get entered into giveaways. It's £5 a month. You get entered into every giveaway we do. We've got some cool stuff to give away soon. We've got a Discord chat room which we share with our subscribers. You come in, you talk football 24/7 with us and the other subscribers. It's great fun. So if you want, subscribe to that. I'll leave the link in the description. I'll leave the description my Twitter, the podcast Twitter, Sam's and Raf's, of course. Yeah, have a good day.